that beat the greatest, La Boricua badass, the flavor gang leader. And you're watching Covalent TV. Oh,
Daryl and Werner, I want to send so much love. I heard about Covalent TV and I wanted to say thank you for, making fans, wrestling fans happy, for the gaming and everything. Like, you guys are amazing. Keep up the good work. And to everybody else out there, thank you for listening and watching Covalent TV. Sending so much love. Stay safe, stay positive, and stay sane. Love you guys. Mwah.
All right, it is Wednesday. I love beautiful women, good food, good liquor, and great wrestling.
Yeah.
All right. So that means, welcome to your AEW Dynamite live review. This is your boy, Mr. Starks, and
Big dude.
what is going on, beautiful people? How is everybody doing in the house tonight? I don't mean that as a rhetorical question. Actually, let me know how you're doing. Otherwise, I'm going to assume you're a dick. I'm just going to assume that you don't care about life. You hate everybody. You are Hates McGillicuddy. That's going to be your new name for the rest of the stream if you don't tell me how you doing. You will now officially be Hates McGillicuddy. It could be with 2 T's or 2 D's. You pick. But either way it goes, you're going to be Hates McGillicuddy. So go ahead and show y'all love straight out the motherfucking gate, man. Go ahead and get that shit popping. Y'all know exactly what to do, man. Be a part of that like gang, comment gang, share gang, and donation gang. Cash App and Streamlabs link are open. And we also have the super chats. That it's all available. We got everything. We got it all. I got it made. Da-dum-da-dum, da-dum, 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 da-dum. You got to be a certain age to know that song. Okay? If you're not a certain age, you like, what the hell did he just make that up on the spot? No, it's a real song. I don't want to get sued.
Gotcha, bitch.
So I had to do it myself. I can't play the song. If I could, I would. But shouts out to everybody who is watching live, because that means that you support the best pro wrestling podcast out there right now, hands down, bar none. So you're doing something right in life. You are making the right life decisions, not the left life decisions, Werner. What type of decisions?
Good decisions.
The right life decisions. God damn it. I try, y'all. I try to bring him along, and I don't know, man. That man has silly putty for a brain sometimes. Y'all remember silly putty?
Gotcha,
all right. Werner was that kid that pushed a slinky down the stairs for 6 hours straight. And he wondered how it did what it did. Mom, I don't know how it keeps doing it. Every time I push it down the stairs, it always lands in the same spot. You should see what Werner does with cats. It's a good time. It's a good time.
Never had a cat.
He's lying. He's lying.
Gotcha, bitch.
You see that invisible cat he pets every stream when he's really tired? That's a cat that he thinks is real. See, he's doing it right now. He did it right now. The cat was on his face. He did it right now. Y'all all saw it. Did y'all see that cat? Jesus Christ. Well, guys, let me see what y'all said to how y'all doing before I do anything else. I want to make sure the people are good. The congregation is good. Said special ed. Yeah, you know. Okay, Mo Dunch knows. All right. Shouts out to you for knowing where that song came from, the history. All right. It is very pivotal hip-hop history to know that song. All right. I'm seeing people saying great. I'm seeing motherfuckers saying doing well tonight. Okay. Motherfuckers saying they got tickets to see Linkin Park. Okay, well, there you go.
Gotcha, bitch.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah, man. Hell the fuck yeah. Said I'm doing good. Just busy working until 1 a.m. as I always do Monday through Friday. Hey, Chad is putting in that work.
Gotcha, bitch.
Motherfucking light fell. Jesus Christ. Okay. Chad's putting in that work. Oh, I disappeared. Y'all. I'm sorry. I'm going to come back. Don't worry. Hold on. Talk to the people, Warner.
Gotcha, bitch. Let's just jump into news. So, as we were talking about Monday...
No, we're not doing it like that. We ain't say what job we had, motherfucker. We got to bring the beautiful people the news. Hold one special. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, wait. We're going to see. Hold on. One special.
Dumbass.
Accountable and bring you facts, data, and statistics as we go. Go ahead. Now go ahead and get into the news.
All right. Now we're going to get into the news. And as we discussed Monday, it is now finally official. Comcast is going to spin off all of their cable channels, which is USA Network, CNBC, MSNBC, Oxygen, E, Sci-Fi, and the Golf Channel. Not only that, they are going to add Sports Engine, Rotten Tomatoes, Golf Now, and Fandango to this little company. The planned spinoff will be tax-free transaction and expected to be completed in 1 year.
Now, for those of which who watched our stream on Monday, did I or did I not tell y'all that this was about to happen? I swear, bro. I swear. And shouts out to Matthew Shelton, because Matthew Shelton basically said on Twitter, like, yo, he basically told us this shit on Monday. Guys, okay. Let's have a moment of just relaxation and clarity. Let's calm it down. Let's get the pace going. I had the technical difficulty just now, but I instant transmission back to this bitch. Wham, wham, I'm here. I am here. But let's slow it down. Let's slow jam the news. So when I told you guys this on Monday, the reason why I told every single person this is because this is pertinent information that WWE does not want you to know.
Mm-hmm.
This is pertinent information that NBC Universal does not want you to know. But the thing is because this is such a big deal, they have to make it a press release. They had no choice. Okay? So now if anybody was listening to me on Monday, what show is going to be on USA when the new year rolls over? Well, what show is that? Warner, you can answer as well. If your ass say Barney the Dinosaur, I'm cutting you off the fucking stream.
SmackDown.
Okay, because you don't be paying attention. All right. So SmackDown will still be on the USA Network. If you think the news that came out today will not affect WWE's programming in the future that will be on USA outside of, like, let's say NXT comes back to USA for whatever reason when that deal is over. Let's just say for whatever reason. Let's say NXT gets canceled and it comes back to USA, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you think this isn't going to jeopardize WWE programming, you're stupid. You're actually stupid. I told every single person, I know how the entertainment business works. Hold on, let me cut the alert box off for 1 second. Thank you, Xavier, by the way. I told everybody I know how this entertainment business thing works. I'm very familiar with it. I know how the machine works. I know what makes it go. I know what makes it stop. I know what makes it profitable. If WWE, I said on Monday, if WWE continues to pull in what they pull in for SmackDown, and they continue to lose ratings for that show, we stand a chance to see the first cancellation of a WWE program. Did I or did I not?
Yes, you did.
This just expedited that timeline. I told y'all on Monday, there's a strong possibility that liquidation could happen. I didn't think it was going to be this soon, though. I'm going to be honest. Now, that's something I didn't have any inside information on. I did not think it was going to be this soon. I thought maybe they would have announced it January, February of next year, but I did not think it was going to be before the new year. This is shocking.
The interesting thing with this is that they said over the last 12 months, at the end of September or 30th, this new company, all the assets that I named, made $7 billion in revenue.
That's not a lot.
No.
For all that you just named, that's not a lot. I remember there was probably a time when Oxygen was pulling that in by itself. When Oxygen had the Bad Girls Club and all them shows that the bitches like, I'm sure they were pulling in more than that just with Oxygen back in the day.
I don't see Sci-Fi ever making that.
It's kind of crazy, bro.
And to be honest, outside of WWE, what does USA Network have?
So here's the problem. They're going to be in a conundrum where they have to realize, are they truly spending money to make money when it comes to WWE? Fox realized pretty quickly that they weren't.
Mm-hmm.
When will NBC Universal finally go, WWE has been a good run, but y'all are pause. Y'all are sucking us dry.
I bet you they probably get more ad revenue from a rerun of fill in the blank TV show, because that's everything else on that
Modern
network.
Family. Yeah. See, everybody is going to downplay this and say it's not a big deal, and oh, you guys are reaching, and y'all probably were thinking that on Monday, and then what came out today?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these networks, let me tell you why networks are losing money. The real reason. The real reason why networks are losing money is because no one's pushing the envelope anymore. No one's pushing the envelope anymore. And then there's also a flip side of that. There's the flip side of it where the envelope has been pushed too much.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to see kind of sort of a renaissance of sorts when it comes to cable television, when it directly relates to programming, because honestly, something has to give. People are they are tired of seeing shows that are bombarded with agendas. People are tired of seeing shows with the same old tired, boring concepts. People are tired of seeing thrown together concepts. These networks are going to have to get innovative. And I'm sorry, when I think of innovative, I don't think of WWE SmackDown.
Mm-mm.
Which is why I think maybe not next year, but I think by 2026, SmackDown could be one of those casualties.
Yeah.
Because they're going to see how much money they lost in 2025 on that show and be like, y'all got to go, bro. The ROI just isn't there. We could fill that time slot with something that'll actually pull in a rating.
And bring us ad revenue. Better than what you guys are doing with a rerun of Modern fucking Family.
If y'all think that conversation is not going to take place, again, you're stupid. I hate calling people stupid just to call them stupid, but like, you got to be a dumbass if you think this isn't going to directly affect WWE programming on USA. Why do you think WWE... Guys, if what I'm saying is completely false and it's a reach, right? Stay with me. If what y'all think I'm saying is a reach and it's false, why did WWE run to shop NXT to the CW?
Mm-hmm.
If what I'm saying is false, why did WWE run to shop NXT to the CW? I'll wait. Like, go ahead.
Here's a question. Hypothetically, let's say SmackDown reaches the end of its deal. Hypothetically, and it's renew time. How much money in revenue does WWE need to bring in to get a similar, if not a little bit better, a little bit of an increase? Not a ton, but a little bit. Are we talking $3 billion? $4 billion? Because you're not going to get that on USA Network. Hell, you couldn't get it on Fox.
So here's where we are. And I'm speak in a very definitive fashion because I think y'all need to hear it this way. Let's be very definitive. WWE is in a very, 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 very precarious spot. And what they're trying to do is tell you everything's fine. Look at these big TV deals we just landed. Look at all this business we're doing. But when you rip the fancy curtains down and the fancy set down, you see this company's business hanging on a string. WWE has self-admittedly said that Saudi deal brings in a majority of their revenue.
Mm-hmm.
Let me say that again. WWE has actually said themselves that Saudi deal is keeping them afloat. That's why Triple H was quick to run out there before the last Saudi event, before Crown Jewel, and say, this is here to stay. You're damn right it's there to stay. And typically when a corporation of WWE size says something like that, that means the percentage that Saudi is probably contributing to their revenue is probably over 50%, even if it's slightly.
It's $100 million a year.
Yeah.
Which that's
probably,
up
so
in
it's probably
4
like
years.
51, 52%. Because what are they getting yearly on their TV deals? Network and streaming. What are they getting on yearly on those deals?
$1 billion. I mean, it's 250-ish
Okay.
a year because both deals were $1 billion.
Okay.
Before they go to Netflix, because I know it was $1 billion for SmackDown and it was $1 billion for Raw.
All right. So I don't want to get into semantic tantics, but basically it's just under, I would probably say, because if you combine that, probably accounts for somewhere between 35 to 40% of their revenue. Does that sound right? Because if their TV deals and their media deals are worth $250 million a year, that's $300 million. So yeah, about 40%. 35 to 40%, somewhere in there. So if you take that Saudi money off the fucking table, that's a big chunk gone.
4 years. In 4 years, that deal is up.
And who's to say, because guys, if it's something I learned about professional wrestling, it's never say never. Who's to say Tony Khan and his pops don't meet with them and go, what can we do to get in on this? Now, morally, that'd be terrible.
Yes.
But who's to say Tony Khan doesn't sit down with the Saudi government and goes, what will it take to get in on this piece of the pie?
All in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, who's to say that doesn't happen? I don't think it will, but like WWE has to understand that their business is hanging on very, very flimsy rope.
Mm-hmm.
It is. They'll throw all those big numbers in your face and make it seem like they're doing so well, but when you look behind those numbers, you realize that it's a trap door on them some bitches. Netflix has an out on their deal. I'm sure USA has an out on their deal. I'm sure they negotiated that. And I'm sure the CW has an out on their deal. So just that quick, their money could be gone. But honestly, what I think stands the biggest chance of being a casualty of war first is SmackDown. I said NXT on Monday, but now that this story came out officially, I think SmackDown, if those ratings don't get up, I think SmackDown has the biggest potential to be a casualty of war. I actually believe that. I think Netflix will pick it up for pennies on the dollar. I actually think that. I actually think Netflix will probably pick it up for pennies on the dollar. But even yet and still, so don't fall for all those big numbers they throw in y'all face and, oh, record revenues. Revenue and profit are two different things, y'all. That's what they don't tell you. Revenue and profit are two completely different things.
Yeah, their margins have got to be razor thin.
There you go. Werner, there you go. Now you on the ball. Yeah. Their profit margins are probably, man, as slim as a supermodel walking on Fashion Week. If somebody asks me by what percentage do I think WWE is breaking even, I'm saying between 15 and 20%, which is not a big margin in business. Ideal profitability for your company is somewhere in like the 40 to 60 range. Obviously, above that would be ideal, but if your profitability is in like the 40 to 60% range, you're probably doing pretty good. I would like to think that's probably where McDonald's fluctuates at, Nike fluctuates at, is in that range, that 40 to 60% profitability range. WWE is probably way beneath that. But they don't tell you that. Because, Werner, what did Vince McMahon say on that fucking earnings call when somebody brought that up?
Oh. I'm sorry, Vince. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to talk.
Yeah,
I'm
all
sorry.
he had to do was growl and they just backed down. It was sad. It was really sad. Me and Werner were listening to that live. It was sad. Somebody was like, but what about those profit margins, though? This was like, we're not at liberty to discuss that. They were like, oh, okay. I was like, what the fuck? You notice they never bring that up, right?
Mm-hmm.
They'll hit you with the record revenues all day long. They'll tell you record revenues this, biggest fucking ticket sales that. They'll hit you with all, but they will not tell you profit margin. Show me an instance of them showing you profit margin. If anybody could show it to me or get it, I will admit I'm wrong. But I don't think WWE has announced their profit margins. I don't. I feel like I would have saw it if they did.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be all. WrestleNomics would be all over that.
Exactly. So, what we doing here? Stop letting them sell y'all on the bullshit, man. Stop letting them sell y'all on the bullshit. That's what big corporations do. Like when corporations be like, oh, everything's fine. We're doing good over here. Yeah, business is up. Like Spirit Airlines did.
Mm-hmm.
And now guess what Spirit Airlines is doing?
Out of business.
Yep, filing for bankruptcy. Well, not necessarily out of business. Bankruptcy don't necessarily mean out of business. But I think they're utilizing the bankruptcy until they could sell to someone bigger. That's what I think is going on there. But yeah, essentially their operations are going to take a hit. Until they sell to a bigger company, their operations are going to take a hit. They're going to have to lay off a bunch of people. It's going to be nasty work. But Warner, if you have any other thoughts on this, go ahead and give your thoughts, sir.
I mean, again, I really think this will be an accelerated timeline. Who knows? Maybe 2026, not even 18 months. We're talking about SmackDown moving to Netflix or fill in the blank network, whatever it is, or it goes on the network, on the WWE network until the Peacock deal is up in 2026, which Peacock already thinks that, or NBC already thinks that's going to Netflix right after that deal is up.
My problem is with this horrible, horrible predatory company. Someone always seems to run to bail them out.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that's the ugly side of business that a lot of people don't know about. A lot of terrible corporations get bailed out, either by the federal government or a bigger company purchasing them. But except in WWE's case, they always get bailed out because some network with fuck you money runs to them like, oh, no one picked you up. Let's pick you up and put you in a nice, comfortable stroller with billions of dollars in it. WWE is treated like a charity case on the open market. I don't understand why.
I don't get it either.
Like, if anything, I feel WWE is a company. Now, I know some drone is going to either watch this on playback or be in here live saying, oh, you're admitting you're biased. You said you want this to happen. No, I mean this in a sense of like, in order for the actual entity of professional wrestling to grow, no one will let WWE die.
Mm-mm.
When I hear people describe WWE as this corporate juggernaut that'll never die, I'm like, I call bullshit on that. They've been close to death a couple times. It's just somebody always comes in and fucking resuscitates them.
Which right now it'll be Netflix because they have the fuck you money.
Yeah, they're in buying mode.
Mm-hmm.
And not just that long ago, Netflix was in seller mode. They stopped making as many movies, original movies.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like when the market turns, there's always somebody right there for WWE with a bottle in hand, like, let's feed you.
Mm-hmm.
That's the part that bugs me about it. They don't need to die forever, but somebody needs to let them at least fall. Let them struggle for a decade.
Mm-hmm.
In order for professional wrestling to grow, that's the only answer. And note that I said professional wrestling. Please note that I said professional wrestling, not punk-ass sports entertainment.
Yeah.
Okay? So when it comes to what's going on right now, oh my God, this shit get on my nerves. Fucking, hold on, my bad, Werner. Oh shit, it opened up the damn Skype chat. I'm sorry, Werner. Hold on. Oh no. It's these motherfucking spam chats. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. God damn, these spam chats get on my nerves. All right, Werner's back, y'all. Sorry about that. Golly. But yeah, dude, I'm sorry, these spam chats. Let me tell y'all something real random, quick ass rant. Scammers and spammers, with the advancement of technology, have found the most intricate ways to either try to scam or spam you. Dude, you could be at the fucking grocery store and some type of scam will just come up and you like, dude, what we doing here? This scamming shit has gotten way too intelligent. And this is something our government could probably do something about, but they're too afraid of certain people. It's so annoying, y'all. I'm so tired of opening stuff and seeing spam and scams, and I'm just so tired of it, bro. Because there's people that actually fall for these and they lose stuff, and it's terrible. It's nasty fucking work.
Get it in text messages now.
Yeah, it's terrible, man. It is just god awful. Fuck scammers. Everybody put fuck scammers in the comment section. No, I don't want to get into hypotheticals of that level because that's just, I don't think that'll happen. That's a hypothetical that's just way too out of this universe for me to even like consider. You know, I don't even want to get into that. I appreciate it though, Chad, but I just don't even want to get into that. The odds of that happening is very, 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 very slim. If any, by the way. Xavier Jones said, wow, if y'all could say that to a podcaster who used Mike Tyson fight as an excuse for SmackDown's rating from that Sicilian stereotype. Let me tell you something. I don't give a shit what these other podcasters talking about because honestly, they get in front of these cameras and they get in front of these microphones and they ain't saying shit. They not informing. They not even entertaining.
No, you know what they're probably talking about? Oh my God, Vince and Linda are separated. Oh my God, why?
Yeah, and
that's not news.
Let me tell you something. The pacification, the amount of pacifying that I see on pro wrestling podcasts makes me want to vomit. Even in interviews, it's nothing compelling. It's nothing new. It's just quantity. It's like Costco. It's just quantity. Motherfuckers just putting shit out just to put shit out. Look, I did this interview with Undertaker. Look, I did this interview with so-and-so. Look, I did this. Like, it's not quality. Look, I did this fucking 3-hour and 30-minute podcast and we said nothing at all. Like, it's just quantity. No quality whatsoever. And you want me to tell y'all a little secret? I'm starting to notice that it's every podcaster. I was trying to be nice in the past and say that it was like a select few. Nah. It's really all of them. And then these wrestlers only want to interview with the safe interviewers these days. And that's not even their fault. It's literally what their company is telling them to do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, don't take an interview with them. That might be bad for your profile. They might ask you some tough questions.
God forbid if you actually answer a tough question.
Right. That's why I prefer to catch these wrestlers on the spot. That's why I prefer to catch them in person. Because it ain't no gatekeeper between me and them at that point. And I make them feel comfortable. I go, hey, talk about whatever you want to talk about. I'm not going to censor you. It ain't going to be no gatekeeper telling you you can't talk about this, you can't talk about that. Hell, WWE, and I gave y'all some inside info on this a while ago, and Baron Corbin, of all people, pretty much exposed it. Baron Corbin exposed it. Remember when I told everybody on the show that WWE personalities can't even tweet out cuss words like that? Like, they'll get in trouble if they cuss out a fan? Remember when I told y'all that? Baron Corbin just confirmed it the other day. It's that the gatekeeping and the weirdo shit is that deep, y'all. It's that damn deep. You think they ain't telling these wrestlers who to interview with and who not to interview with? Chris Van Vliet, safe. Tree Sap, safe. The Wrestling Classic, safe. No Talent Salcedo, safe. And she a fucking fan. She a fangirl.
Oh my God, you know who I am?
They tell these people to go interview with all these safe motherfuckers. But if y'all knew anything, and y'all talk to these wrestlers like I talk to them, they prefer to interview with people who ask them tougher questions. And I don't want to go too deep into it because I already brought it up last time, but these wrestlers only use Chris Van Vliet for his clout. They don't even like him. They just use him because he has a big platform. They really don't give a fuck about him. He's that dude that buys the bottles for all the bitches in the club every weekend. And the moment that he decides to stop buying bottles for them hoes, where do them hoes go?
To the bad boys.
Am I talking to anybody tonight? Are y'all listening? I really be trying to give y'all the game. I can't tell you how many wrestlers have been like, man, I did an interview with Van Vliet, that boring ass shit. But I swear, just conversationally. This ain't no hater shit. I'm telling y'all what they say.
And the fact that Tony has to go on an interview and still talk about All In 2023's attendance numbers is a fucking joke.
And Tony has to, and here's why Tony, I look, okay, let me stop myself. I understand a little more why Tony has to play it safe. He's an executive. I get it with Tony. Honestly, that's why I think coming on this show would get him in a lot of trouble, because we'd get him relaxed and he'd start fucking spilling the beans.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all think we wouldn't get some great answers out of Tony? Man, it's me. What we talking about, bro? See, I get it with Tony Khan. But these gatekeepers that tell these wrestlers, no, don't interview with them. Van Vliet wants to interview you for the 6th time this year. You got to feel sorry for him. I dead ass had a wrestler. Guys, again, I'm going to repeat exactly how this went. I was chopping up game with them outside of the convention room. And we were just talking. No cameras, no mics, no nothing. We were just talking, shooting the shits. This is an active wrestler in AEW right now on the Ring of Honor brand. Chopping up game. Because we had already wrapped up the interview. And we were still talking. And this wrestler was like, yeah, no, that was one of the best interviews I've ever done. Honestly, I just did Van Vliet, that boring shit. And yeah, that's exactly what this wrestler said to me. And if he feel a type of way about what I'm saying, I will expose the wrestler. Because the problem is a lot of people don't stand on what they say. I'm going to make that wrestler stand on what they said. If they try to go, oh, no, Chris, it's not like, I'm going to be like, no, motherfucker, you said that shit. No, don't cop, please, now. You said that shit. And again, it's not from a place of hate. It's from a place of just telling y'all the truth. Say, you guys should have Chris Van Vliet's follower count. Here's the thing. Once you get to that point of where he is follower count wise, things can get a little sterile. Does that make sense? Like, I think if we had, let's just say there was 400 people watching us live right now, we would not be able to get to everybody's comments that are actually saying something insightful or contributing to the show, because it would be a whole bunch of pacified fans that would just be in here just saying anything just to say stuff to be seen. Mm-hmm. It would ruin the vibe. Now, would I love to see that number in here? Of course. We've seen that number in here before. But I don't know if I would be willing to risk the conversations we have for that. So if we do get to that point, I would want it to be a grassroots base, not just a base of people that only pay attention to me because of who I interviewed. Let me say that again. Hold on. I would want it to be a grassroots following, not just a whole bunch of people that watch us because of who we interviewed. I would want people to watch us because we give them that good game. That's why I would want people to watch us. Not because, oh, we got The Undertaker on tonight. Like, no. Just being real. Say you guys do work the right way. Facts. Yeah, 600 one night. Yeah, Matthew, you ain't lying. We had 600 people in one night. Mm-hmm. I remember when we did the first Revolution, AEW Revolution. It was like 470 people. Mm-hmm. Live.
And that was just on Facebook.
Yeah, that was just on Facebook. We have 300 people. Damn, I tweet. We do be having like 300, 400 people in here. I forgot about Twitter.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. Damn, I forgot.
They just don't talk.
Yeah. We do be having like 400 people in here. Said 135, and that's why I watched it. Moxie Mike said, hey, guys, sorry I missed a few. Had my back surgery today, starting the road to recovery. Hey, man, I hope your road to recovery is good. I hope you don't have any setbacks whatsoever, man. You know, prayers to you on that, bro. Prayers to you on that. Back surgery ain't no bitch. All right?
One step at a time, slowly.
Yeah. That's all you can do, man. That is all you can do. See what we got. See if I could find a whole bunch of motherfuckers. Oh, man. Hold on. The House's News, they've been staying in different places since 2004. Said, hold on. Say, yep. Just about all of these podcasts, I'm starting to lose respect for them. You see how they all switched on a dime on the AEW now? Yeah, dude. Here's the thing. if you take their content, and when I say content, I don't mean their videos, I mean like what they talk about. If you take their content and their talking points away from them, they don't have anything to say. See, we could get on here and have a conversation about anything and make it entertaining. We could talk to y'all about goddamn pancakes, crispy edges or fluffy, and make that shit entertaining. I'm a crispy edges guy, by the way.
We had a whole thing about Waffle House for 20, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And made that interesting.
So a lot of these people, you take away their talking points, they don't have anything to talk about. They don't have the charisma to engage a crowd without having to shit on something. Now that's hating. Hold on, now stop the presses. Now that's hating. That what I just said right there, that's hating. If you can't talk about nothing else without hating on something, you a hater. Like literally, if your entire catalog of vocabulary when you get in front of this camera is hating on something, now that makes you a hater. But calling out observable truth does not make you a hater. Somewhere around 2016, that changed. All of a sudden, pointing out the truth made you a hater. Oh, you hating. No, your music just sucks. Like, oh, you a hater. You just mad because this person got this many followers. No, they just suck at what they do. If the hating was that deep, don't y'all think I'd be tagging him and stuff like, you don't deserve your following. You don't know who I am, but I know where you live.
And you're one mean Somalian.
Like, bro, y'all don't see us doing that. I don't go to sleep at night. Oh, that fucking Chris Van Vliet. Like, what? No. I wouldn't want to look like a power douche, first and foremost. I wouldn't want to look like a power douche that looks like he goes to get fucking Botox every week. First and fucking foremost. I do not want to trade spots with a dude that looks like he uses 10 pounds of fucking hair gel and eyeliner. I'm good. I'm sorry. I'm laughing. I'm good. I don't care who he get interviews with. I wouldn't want to look like him.
Trying to transition, sir.
Like, bro, first and foremost, I wouldn't want to look like him. So what make you think I give a damn about him, the person? I don't even want to look like him. The hell? Dude, have you seen him? Good God. I don't know how people don't walk up to him and be like, dude, you look like such a fucking douche. Even wrestlers. Like, how, well, again, they're using him for his clout, but still.
Mm-hmm.
Kath said, not eyeliner. Go look at a picture of him.
Yeah.
The dude looks like he knows plastic surgeons on a first name basis.
Speed dial.
Get your old fart ass out of here, bro. You got a musket in your house, don't you, bitch?
I wish. That'd be cool to have.
Warner, no, because you probably miss and hit one of your girlfriend trees.
No, I would have it up just as just like for art.
Okay, you had too high of a voice to say you can own a musket. You'll never own a musket with that high of a voice. Yeah, I'd put it right up there. It'd be right up there to find. Give me ET fingers, motherfucker. All right, said Warner still got a pager. Oh, me, he still got a Skytel page out this bitch. Man, a Miratech pager. God, I wish my mom was still here. She would have got a good laugh out of that one. Said, hey, yo, Musket. Yeah, man. He got to stop projecting his old on the stream. I felt some dust come across his microphone just now. Motherfucker. No, Nokia 3010. That's a little too newfangled for Werner. That's a little too newfangled. Why does it have a screen? I'm used to a rotary dial. Said Warner.
The shit back in the day.
Look at this motherfucker here. You want to talk about going to the Nickelodeon too?
I did go to Nickelodeon as a kid.
You don't get your hello, my baby, hello, my honey, hello, my Roxanne gal. Werner got a cane in his house just for the sake of it. He ain't even using it. He just got one. He wants to feel older. God damn. Werner only buys aged whiskey because it has aged on it. I screw this other shit. This one says aged on it. That's my kind of hootenanny. Dylan said Werner probably still got a typewriter too. Oh yeah, you don't be hearing him during the streams when he be looking stuff up? You don't hear that ding?
Mm-hmm.
Werner still uses candles for lighting.
Okay, let's not go that far.
She made you Amish. That's fucking funny.
We don't need to go that far. I have regular lighting.
That's fucking hilarious. Damn, Werner Amish, y'all. I ain't know that. That's news to me, bro.
I'm not Amish at all.
He is the biggest Amish dude I've ever seen in my life. I ain't never seen a fat Amish dude in my damn life. That's hilarious. All right, y'all. Speaking of fucking fat Amish people, it's a transition. I'm working with it. These are people that probably should have no, they actually don't have any lights on upstairs, ladies and gentlemen. Or better yet, the lights are on and nobody's home. Guys, if y'all know what portion of the show is coming up, go ahead and drop it in the comment section. But even if you don't, I'm going to tell you lazy fuckers anyway. It's time for us to hold one special accountable. It is time for Amish accountability. Let go.
This is from where did it go?
You sure? You did? You sure?
Oh, there it is. This is from Twitter. Context. John gave an interview saying that if AEW doesn't succeed, then it sets back, wrestling 20 years.
Absolutely. I agree.
To which TJ Walters says, and I quote, "The only way AEW thrives is if WWE goes under. And even then, TNA puts on a better product. AEW was supposed to be different. It's WCW 2.0 without the rating success."
Dumbass. You gonna have me talking like how I talk in real life on this stream. This bores me. Like, dude, that bores me. Oh, God. I hate repeating myself, but fuck, sometimes this puts me in that situation. I'm going to say it like I continue to say it ad nauseum. Do y'all not have a fucking original thought? Werner, they literally all say the same shit.
Mm-hmm.
We starting to run out of material.
Mm-hmm.
It's to a point now where they all say the same thing. If y'all wonder why most of my drone accountabilities have been doozy trains or off the rocker type of drone accountabilities, it's because I stopped going to look for traditional drone accountabilities because they all say the same thing. God. I know when comedians go on tour, they run the material that gets the biggest laughs. But even comedians on the night where they feel like the crowd is laughing at anything, they'll toss in a new joke just to try it out. Maybe even two of them. They'll try out some new material. They'll go to a comedy club, work out some new material. And then when they get back on their tour, they go back to their typical set and they figure out which jokes worked from the comedy club and they put it on the set. WWE drones, they don't work the comedy club of whatever droneism is. They don't try out any new material. They all say the same jokes over and over and over and over, and they continue to not make sense repeatedly. How does an entire community and fan base continue to be nonsensical in perpetuity. How is that possible? I've never seen a fan base be dumbasses to a level that WWE drones have been. I'm that type if I'm playing the dozens with somebody and we roasting back and forth, right? If a motherfucker get in a good joke, what do you typically do? You go, oh man, that was a good one. That was a good one. You got me there. I'm waiting for that with WWE drones. I'm waiting for that moment where I can be like, oh, that was a good one. I'll give you that. That was a good one. That was original. I haven't been able to say that in 2 years. Take a second to think about that. I haven't been able to say that shit in 2 damn years. 2. They all say the same shit. WCW 2.0, Tony Khan, Cokehead, oh my God, Outlaw Mud Show, ratings, attendance. And now that it's fallen on deaf ears to AEW and their talents, now they've went into like maximum overdrive with it. You want to know how I know? You can't go underneath the AEW wrestlers post without seeing one of them fucking drones underneath it. Bet me money. Mm-hmm. Bet me money.
Or especially Tony's posts.
Yeah, bet me money. I'm not a firm believer in gambling to that level, but I would be willing to bet on that. Go underneath Tony Khan's post, any popular AEW wrestlers post. They're there. They know that shit is falling on deaf ears, so now they just like, let's just spam them to fucking death. And then when they finally do get a response, here's what happens. AEW wrestlers are so sensitive. Tony Khan should tell his wrestlers to not act this way on social media. What? Wait, so you can antagonize me for months. And the moment I clap back, I'm supposed to have composure. I know YouTube's algorithm doesn't like this too much, but suck my dick. But then it's the reverse with a WWE wrestler. You go under Bayley's post, any Bayley post, and you post something negative about Bayley, you are going to get attacked by an army that is the size of fucking Japan.
Yeah.
Again, I'd be willing to bet. Which is why I said, that was some months ago. Which is why I said AEW fans need to start galvanizing. They need to start, whenever they see drones pop in on posts, they need to do the same thing that WWE drones do to them. Because that's the only way it's going to stop. I promise you that's the only way it's going to stop. Said Bayley will block you too if you criticize her. She seems like that type. Bayley gives me Karen vibes. Bayley also gives me like that, how do I put this? Bayley also has always given me that like pretend to be really nice when her fans are around and the camera's on. But then when the cameras go off, bitch. Mm-hmm. Like if you caught her in a Starbucks or something.
Yeah, don't bug her.
Oh, Bayley,
don't bug her.
Bayley gives me that vibe. Because you want me to tell you something I don't think anybody has ever noticed this. Here's how you could tell if a wrestler or an entertainer or anybody is this way. Peep how many selfies with that person you see get posted on like a monthly basis. You'll see hella fans have motherfucking selfies with like Mia Yim, Rhea Ripley. You notice Bayley don't really be having a lot of fan selfies like that. You'll see Natalya have a lot of selfies with fans. You don't really see that with Bayley.
Oh, you even see it more with Mercedes.
Yeah. So I'm just letting you know. Said rules and for the rules for the drones. Okay. All right. Said, and the drones replies give groupie vibes. Yeah, I've never been a fan of that. I've never been a fan of groupie energy. I've gone on the record saying that a whole bunch of times. Like, I'll occasionally comment on some wrestlers' posts, but like it's occasional. It's not even like frequent. And they respect that. You want to know how I know? Swerve had liked one of our posts, and the AEW on TV page liked one of our posts tonight, just tonight alone. Which also, we know Swerve watches the show. What's up, bro? Appreciate you. Mm-hmm. Swerve watches the show. He popped it to the Dynasty review. Wrestlers respect that. When you don't like fan out over them, they respect that. So keep that in mind. Just, hey, how are you doing? You know, what's going on? You good? You know, nice to meet you. Have a good day. If you want a picture, hey, ask politely, hey, you mind if I get a picture with you? And typically, if you ask that way and you keep it real low pro, they'd be like, all right, yeah, sure, come on. But also something, don't get mad if they say no. I see people do that shit all the time at conventions. Like, dude, you had 6 hours to go get pictures and autographs from them. And then you want to catch them when they sitting at the bar after the event is over? Because I know what they thinking. Oh, I could get it for free. No, bro. Social batteries are a real thing. Love languages and all that shit ain't. I hate that women came up with that bullshit. There's no such thing as a fucking love language. It's fucking stupid. It's fucking dumb. There's no such thing. Humans have likes and dislikes. You negotiate them accordingly. Like, I'm not. So when I hear women say love language, shut up. But yeah, like that's what they. Yeah, don't get all pissy if they. Man, motherfuckers got social batteries, bro. And I'm gonna tell y'all the truth about me. My social battery is either at 0 or 100. There is no in between. And when my social battery is at 0, leave me the fuck alone. Leave me the fuck, especially if you see me with a drink in my hand. Leave me the fuck alone. An alcoholic beverage in my hand is a cue to leave me alone. That is my brain chilling out. I've officially cut my brain off for the day. I've cut my social battery off for the day. All right? We all got our triggers. We all got our cues and our thing. You know, we all got it, though. Kyra's objective with the $5 super chat said, hola, how's it going, peeps? I thought it was a solid show. So what are your most anticipated matches for Full Gear? We're going to do investment ratings tonight, so we'll talk about that later on.
Yep. Hold up and everything. Ready to go.
All right. Now I got a whole one special. Dumbass! Accountable. Okay. Y'all ain't hit that Cash App yet. Y'all got to stop playing with us, bro. Hit that motherfucking Cash App, bro. All right. This is a drone accountability. This is a doozy train. This plays into something that I said has never been funny, never will be funny, and it needs to stop. Okay? So this is in reference to the story about Tony Khan speaking about saying he feels he has the best black talent in wrestling right now on his roster, and you know he's all about building them up, and he sees color. Would you believe it?
But I only see talent.
I only watch I Love Lucy because I don't see color. Fucking dickhead. All right. But it was in reference to this story, to which screen name Greg 413570.
Oh, of course.
The drone identifier.
Yeah.
Isn't this easy for the police? Like when the police see certain shit, they just be like, oh, come, man, I know that. Come on. Is this what it's like? Police officers, is this what it's like? Where y'all see a certain car with certain people in it, and y'all just be like, come on, man. Come on, man. You know I got to pull you over.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can't make this shit up. They all have drone identifiers. Oh, fuck. But screen name Greg413570 had this to say. Tony Khan's mad because WWE posts the most popular black wrestler in the world from him. Y'all, it is a goddamn gif of Chody Rhodes.
Yeah. That's gotta stop.
I'm going to repeat it for the last time. Never was funny. Not funny now. And won't be funny in the future. And the coons that perpetuate that joke should dis-a-fucking-peer. Public Enemies podcast, all you weirdos, stop. Stop encouraging that shit. And it be tethers. It don't be foundational black Americans. It be motherfuckers from like Nigeria and fucking goddamn, you know, all types of play. It be tethers. Dude. That's why the wrestling community loves Ibu so much, because he never has a strong opinion on one particular thing. He's so easily swayed.
Mm-hmm.
One day he likes this thing, next day he doesn't. One day he thinks this thing makes sense, the next day he doesn't. One day this is a good story, the next day it isn't. Like, dude, you can't get no pussy thinking like that. Like, I'm sorry, I gotta say it. There's no way you are getting into any woman's viscous innards with that type of thinking. Because I think about if you're on a date with a woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
And y'all get through with the initial spot y'all say y'all want to go to, and now it's time to freestyle it. Now it's time to be a man and pick the next place y'all gonna go. And then she's like, yeah, baby, where you want to go? And you like, I don't know, where do you want to go? That's what I picture. Whenever I think about that Ibu dude, that's the first thing I think about. I'm like, he's that dude that when his girl is like, where you want to go, baby? What you trying to do next? He's like, I don't know. What do you want to do? I mean, I could go here. We could go there. We could go here. We could go there. We could go here. You sound like a biatch. You fit right in with Frightful. Because that's how all of their staff is. They all soft. They all got one opinion one day, got another opinion the next. You fit right in with them sissies. Swear. It was like putting a goddamn Nintendo 64 cartridge in the slot with that. I noticed we dropped some viewers when I started talking about that. Y'all finna go run and snitch. I know. Don't listen to what they said about you.
Well, we know who the Ninja Watchers are now.
Hey, I'm going to go ahead, man. I'm going to say it. What? I'm going to back off of it?
No. But at least we know who they are.
Come on, bro. What we doing there? Saying and everywhere they end up going, he orders chicken tenders and fries. Yo! That's so accurate. Bro, that is, bro. See, Moxie Mike knows the exact guy I'm describing. And then when a dude that's actually made of something and stand on something and is strong in what he say is sitting near this dude and he overhears him on the date with his girl, he just turns his head and he like, do you hear this motherfucker? Like, I can't tell you how many times I've had to do that. Like, I've literally looked over and I'm just like, dude, do you hear yourself? You're bending to everything this girl says. Like, a girl will be like, here's how to go. Here's how the conversation go. Werner, watch this. Here's how the conversation go.
Okay.
They'll be talking about politics. Okay? The girl will be like, I voted for Kamala because she's a woman and we need to have a woman in power. It's time. And he'll be like, yeah, no, I agree. I feel like that's why she should have been in there as well. I feel like the nation is ready for it. Yeah, it just should have happened. I don't know why it didn't happen. And then she goes, well, on second thought, she really didn't have any strong policy, so maybe not. And he goes, well, yeah, no, yeah, you're right. Everything he says is molded around what other people say.
Mm-hmm.
He has no one strong opinion. See, that's what women fuck with me about. They hit me talking, they be like, ooh, you stand on what you say. Women like that shit. Stop being so afraid of offending these old sensitive assholes. Dude, every time I see his tweets, that's why I had to fucking block him. Or did I mute him or block him? I think I muted him. That's why I had to mute him, because I got so tired of seeing that shit. I was just like, dude. Yes, Catherine, excellent. He's a fence rider. His opinions are molded by whatever one person says one day and whatever they say the next. He rides trends. Now, unfortunately, we're in the era where that's the wave, riding trends. Said he's a windsock on a pole. He goes whatever way the wind blows. Any way the wind blows. Pwong. Yeah. I'm over it. I'm fucking over it. Sorry, y'all. Just had to drop off that good work. Had to drop off that good work real quick. Now we need y'all to drop off that good work for us. Hit that like button, hit that share and or retweet, subscribe if you haven't already. Follow if you haven't already. If you're not commenting, you need to be dropping emojis. If you haven't liked, do it now. Hit that Cash App off. Hit the Streamlabs link off. Support your content creators.
Mm-hmm.
Booyaka, booyaka, come down selecta. Y'all better rock out. All right. Now it's time to light the fuse. Bring the boom. Dinamite. All right. Cool. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. We open with a shortened version of the November Rain video that premiered on Collision last Saturday. Excalibur reminds us about the Full Gear feuds at play in our opening match, and then entrances begin for it. Now, let me just say something. That video package was very well done. That video package for that is absolutely phenomenal.
Beats WWE.
That felt cinematic. And also, when I was watching that on Collision, I said to myself, where are the people that say AEW doesn't have stories? Like, how could you watch that video package and not say and say AEW doesn't have stories?
Because they don't watch.
Because all I saw in that video package was stories.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying. Now we got Will Ospreay, Richard O'Shea, Powerhouse Hobbs, Mark Davis going against the Don Callis family, which consisted of Konosuke Takeshita, Kyle Fletcher, Lance Archer, and Brian Cage, or Kage if you're fancy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Go ahead and get them controller emojis warmed up, guys. This was a mini cheat code. And you want to know what I like the most about it? They didn't give away too much at any time during this match. Like, when I saw Kyle Fletcher and Will Ospreay in the ring, I was kind of like, uh-oh. They might ruin the juice for this.
Yeah.
They might ruin the magic for this. No, they did just enough to give you a little taste of what you wanted to see, and it was like, nah. It's like when you finally get that girl you've been crushing on in the bedroom, and she flash you a titty first, and you like, oh, shit. Oh, shit. She just take her pants off, and you just like, oh, here we go.
Hey.
Here we go. And she just lay down. She don't even do nothing. She just lay down with her panties on, and you just like, oh, I see where this is going.
Uh-huh. Yeah, buddy.
That's one of the best feelings as a man, let me tell you. Ladies, if y'all don't know that, that is one of the best feelings as a man. When we finally get y'all in that bedroom after courting y'all, and y'all take them pants off, we be like, yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
So, yeah, that's what they did this entire match with all the matchups. They were like, no, we got more. We gonna get to all this stuff. Don't worry. And what I liked about this as well, they made this feel like a blood feud. Them brawling before the match added intensity to the match itself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? But let's go towards the end of this match. All right, so we had Cage and Archer in to return the double team favor. At one point, they swing Ospreay into Takeshi's arms for a Blue Thunder Bomb. That was a nice spot. That gets 2. Will's all alone in the family's corner when Powerhouse comes hobbling out of the back. Will Ospreay gets free and tags in a one-legged Hobbs. He runs wild until running into Cage and Archer, but he tries to come out of a whip to take them down with clotheslines. He splashes all 4 opponents in the corner, straps down, scoop slam on Archer, and a tag to Davis. He has Takeshi in trouble, but his old tag partner breaks up the tag. Takeshi recovers to drop him, starting a sequence where everyone comes in and hits a move on an opponent. Building up to Ospreay called it for Fletcher. And then we get a sneak preview for Saturday, ending with Will hitting a Spanish fly that was executed wonderfully. But when he goes for Hidden Blade, Kyle Fletcher will pull in Davis, and he took that motherfucker to the jaw.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, I'm going to sell the shit out of this motherfucker. Fletcher dives into Ospreay outside, leaving Davis alone to take a knee from Takeshita, and the Don Callis family would pick up the win. And guys, I liked this. Okay, let me explain something. You will not see heels looking strong in that other company.
Oh.
Let that marinate on your skull for a minute. You will not see heels looking strong in that other company. Well, what about what just happened with the Bloodline 2.0? You know, you're wrong. Man, you maybe see that shit 4-5 times a year. So, I ain't trying to hear it. AEW books heels way better. Okay? All right, but after that, the Death Riders are in the dark corner for a pre-tape promo. Jon Moxley puts over Orange Cassidy as having more going on behind his eyes than any of them realize. Came up in your face, oops, pal, surprise. Oh! He may leave full gear with his mind intact, but his and Darby Allin's body is still up for grabs. I like that line. Hit pause too, by the way, though. He kicks it to Claudio, who cuts an angry promo in German for whatever reason.
Hey, at least he's using his languages.
That's right. Fun, fun, fun.
Mm-hmm.
Then the scene shifts to Darby Allin arriving at a loading dock. All the Death Riders are going to get theirs, and Claudio gets his tonight, he says. Then we get some hype for the Continental Classic, which starts next Wednesday here in Chicago. And again, your boy should be there, y'all. So, you know, it's going to take me a little, I'm less than 20 minutes away from Wintrust. So if that, honestly, like literally a drive down Lakeshore Drive, and I'm pretty much there. So yeah, give me about 20 to 30 minutes, and I'm going to do that. You know what I'm saying? All right. But after a break, Renee Paquette is outside fetching a winter coat. She is waiting for the Hurt Syndicate as MVP has promised us some news. MVP tells us that Bobby Lashley will be in action tonight, but before we can get more info, Swerve flies in and does a drive-by chain punch.
This was great. I enjoyed the hell out of this.
I've never seen a drive-by punch in my damn life.
I hope he does more of this. This was great. Just him punch and leave. That's perfect.
That motherfucker drove by, said, tink. I was like, what the hell? That shit caught me off guard. I was like, what the fuck?
And he was laughing the entire time. It was great. I enjoyed the hell out of this.
I said, did he just hit him with a drive-by chain punch? Look. You know how bold of a motherfucker you got to be to run full speed towards a motherfucker and hit him with a chain and run off? That's just bold. That's just great. All right, but yeah, guys, Bobby Lashley is phased but doesn't fall and is standing and looking pissed as the segment ends. All right, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Yo, it's all about the
woo.
There you go. And we'll get to that. We'll get to something else on this show that I want to talk about. But Werner, Adam Cole will cut a promo. What would he talk about, sir?
Adam Cole came out to a nice reaction. Said it's story time with Adam Cole, baby.
We didn't think it was anything else, Adam. I promise.
Yeah, we never knew that there was anything else other than story time with you.
Yeah, we didn't know.
Yeah.
Thanks for informing us, Adam.
Yeah. Cole said MJF exceeded in doing everything in his power to keep Cole from getting the match at Full Gear. One person who was successful was Roddy Strong, who will kick MJF's ass on Saturday night.
Mm-hmm.
Start that over.
Start that over. Whose ass he gonna kick?
MJF's.
Okay, I thought he was gonna whoop Michael Jordan's ass. You just said MJ at first. Okay, continue.
Then Kyle O'Reilly came out looking like a sad puppy dog, as always.
That's because he's not selling as many auto parts.
That's true. That's why he looks like a sad puppy dog.
Uh-huh.
He brought up 14 years ago in Reading that both of them had their second pro wrestling match against each other. Oh, let's get in our feels. Let's talk about history.
Oh, God.
You remember that time we had our second match together? It was so wonderful.
You don't get your, do you remember how we fell in love? Fuck out of here, man. Don't nobody want to. Like, sentimental promos have their place, but well, it's a go home. Okay, all right, never mind. I'll shut up. It was a go home Dynamite. All right, whatever. All right, that's just. I've never been a fan of those type of promos. Remember when we fought just up the road for a hot dog and a handshake?
It was 14 years ago. It was a glorious 14 years ago of my life.
Y'all know when like rich millionaires be trying to give broke people life advice and the broke people like, shut up. I mean, McDonald's. I'm struggling. You sitting there talking to me about some, if you just put your head down like I did after I got my trust fund money, you'll. Don't no motherfucker that's struggling want to hear that bullshit.
You're right.
That's how I feel when I hear sentimental promos. It's like, motherfucker, you made it. What are you talking about? Continue, bro. I'm sorry.
For both of them had their second pro wrestling match against you. Being associated with Adam Cole throughout his career, he's had his serious highs and lows. But he's the only person who can tell him the truth. No one else can tell him the truth. Only Kyle Auto Parts O'Reilly. Not his ex-girlfriend, not his boss, not the Young Bucks, just Kyle Puppy Dog O'Reilly.
This shit make me want to bitch slap the deacon of a church. Like, do you hear what you saying, bro?
Tell me I'm wrong.
These promos never have a good yield. They never do. Because by the end of it, you like, what was I supposed to take from that?
Right.
They ever so rarely work.
Yeah, here we are in a go-home show.
All right, continue, bro. Oh, my God.
The obsession with MJF needs to stop.
Man, I swear to God, I'm finna cut this shit off. I swear to God.
Obsession by Calvin Klein.
Oh, God. The doo-doo by shit. How about that? And we don't criticize AEW. Shut the fuck up. I hate these types of promos.
Friends are willing to take bullets for him. O'Reilly included. We're going to be the Secret Service now for Adam Cole.
Give me a fucking knife.
So that's all the Undisputed Era was. Taking bullets for Adam Cole.
Whoever wrote this promo for them needs to be fucking fired. It was like an intervention and a circle jerk at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
All you do when you do promos like this is confuse the viewer.
Pretty much. Half and then half.
Like, this could have had more this could have had more everything. This could have had more intensity. This could have had better subject matter. It's so bad it made me sneeze. I'm getting sick of this shit, literally.
Control yourself.
Yeah, control yourself. That's probably the funniest shit I've ever heard about Vince McMahon ever. I wish a motherfucker would tell me to control myself when I sneeze. I would have went over and sneezed on him just because he said that. Keep going, bro.
All right, but he doesn't have a good feeling about Strong, who almost didn't make it out last week. He could get hurt against MJF. Oh my God. Wrestlers getting hurt in a match. Like we haven't seen this before.
Hey, man, the next time you buy twat waffles, get some syrup with it. What are we doing?
O'Reilly asks what makes Cole think MJF isn't 3 steps ahead of him.
Boo! Boo! Why is it like crowds don't boo anymore? Boo!
I'm sick of them just being quiet or indifferent to it because it's not going to fix anything.
Boo! Man,
So
wrap
Cole
this shit
needs
up.
So Cole needs to realize how many are willing to go to war for him, because he's a leader and a friend who doesn't want to see others get hurt. At least that's what he hopes. MJF is more of an evil bastard than Cole ever will be. And that's a good thing. O'Reilly left the ring, and as Cole left to ponder what he just heard, he left the ring and pondered. Backstage, we go to Orange Cassidy. Let's get excited.
Werner,
Orange Cassidy's on our screen now.
Werner. Have you ever been stabbed in a dark room?
I bet you're going to threaten me with it right now.
Do you want to make that a thing tonight? Michigan is not that far. We gonna have to go ahead and exercise and escape on this one. I can't do it. I can't do it. You can't go from reunited and it feels so good to shut up. I want to do it on my own. Orange Cassidy sounded like a fucking Avril Lavigne record. End of story. Move on. Next thing,
we got Kris Statlander going against Hikaru Shida. And a mini cheat code of match. I thought they did really well tonight.
I would agree with that. Yes.
Yeah, mini cheat code. So we're going to go to the end. Shida sends Statlander to the mat, crashing to the mat. Statlander returns the favor, but Shida rolls up Statlander. Statlander kicks out, but Shida sends crashing to the mat again with a Falcon Arrow. Shida connects with a German suplex on Statlander, sets her up for the katana, but Statlander sees it coming and catches her with the Saturday Night Fever to win.
I'm sorry.
After the match.
I'm sorry. Hold on 1 second. I still got some residual boos left. Boo! Sorry. I had to get it out of my system. I feel so much better now.
Not for the women's match.
I'm not booing the match.
Stuff.
I'm sorry. I just do. Like, I could hear the words of that fucking Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly's Auto Parts promo playing in my head. Crowds, it's okay to fucking boo.
For the love of God, bring it back. Make booing great again.
Man. And not Casper boo. I'm talking about goddamn 1997 Philly boo. Go ahead, man.
Alrighty. After the match, Statlander helps Shida up, but Mercedes Monet's music hits, and she makes her way alongside Camille. Says Statlander scored an incredible victory tonight, but brags about being the TBS champion longer than Miss Statlander. She orders that Camille attack Statlander, but Statlander and Shida level her. Monet jumps Statlander and looks to land a backstabber on her, but Statlander counters into the Saturday Night Fever.
That was really awkward.
That was really awkward and sloppy.
Yeah, the way they executed that was not good.
Yeah. Holds up her TBS championship.
Okay, so one thing I want to say about this segment, and nobody's going to give Mercedes credit for this, because for whatever reason, it's like the popular thing to hate Mercedes now.
Yeah, I don't get that.
Some Mercedes did in this promo and attack that I actually liked a lot. Like a lot. Making Camille get in the ring with a sling on was that. Now that is good heel shit.
Yeah.
Because even me, I was like, oh, come on, man. Like, I had to forget. I forgot it was wrestling for a second. I was like, oh, come on, man.
Right?
So I think the real, no pun intended, I think the real money is going to be in the Camille turn in the
Which
subsequent feud.
that looks like it's coming sooner rather than later.
Because I think Tony wants to elevate Mercedes to that main event picture.
Yeah.
I think the TBS title was only supposed to be a placeholder
Mm-hmm.
for Mercedes, but a lot of injuries and like stuff happened, and he was like, I got to keep it on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this was supposed to just be a placeholder. So, yeah, no, I think that's where the real money is. I think that's where Mercedes is going to take off.
Mm-hmm.
Because you could tell AEW fans kind of still look at her as an outsider, and she hasn't been able to shake that. But I think it's just going to take, all it takes is one good feud.
Facts.
That's all it really takes. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. But her making her get in the ring with the sling was really good. More of that. That was thumbs up to that. I have no complaints about that. If you have a complaint about that, you're watching this a little too hard.
Mm-hmm.
That was excellent heel work. Because you actually felt bad for Camille. But in a way, it's kind of intriguing because Camille technically attacked first. I was going to say, don't that kind of make Statlander and Shida look a little heelish?
Yeah, a little bit.
But then I was like, no, Camille technically attacked them first. But no, she still had a sling on. Like,
right.
I think what should have happened is Kris Statlander and Shida should have just rolled out the ring and just walked off.
Yeah.
I think that would have been more impactful. And then, like, they would have had a camera shot from the corner where Mercedes was standing, and they just get a visual of Camille just turning back slowly and looking at Mercedes like, you really made me get in here.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been better.
Yeah.
I think that would have been better. And I'm talking about have Camille make a really intense face, like,
Mm-hmm. Like, I'm going to rip your head off.
yeah. That would have been dope. That was a missed opportunity.
Yeah. All right, up next, we have MVP backstage. He is furious and whispered to the cameraman to come with him. And Shelton Benjamin, who thought they found Swerve Strickland backstage, but then it was someone else wearing Strickland's fur coat.
I like MVP. Like, where did you get this? That was funny.
MVP hit him in the ribs with his cane and left with Benjamin for Lashley's handicap match up next.
That was such a logical question. He was,
yeah.
Who gave you? How do you have this? Like, that is so funny.
Up next, we have Bobby Lashley.
Hold on. Let's take a second to read some comments. Breathe. Take a breath. There you go. You gonna need your goddamn McDonald's brand inhaler real soon. Shit, relax.
Did you see they're selling the McRib sauce by the gallon for $20?
God damn it. What in the name of cholesterol?
I'm not buying that shit.
Give me a fucking knife. Warner, get off the street. What did you just tell me that for?
You mentioned McDonald's.
So let me tell you about a tub of McRib sauce. Really? That's where your brain goes? You thought it was McRib time?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Use a bitch.
Normally it comes out in December, so.
Oh, I'm sorry, Werner. I don't know the rotating McRib schedule. My bad. Fuck are we talking about here? Jesus, tap dancing Christ.
No, normally I see it on the news. Oh, the McRib's coming back in December.
You're not making it better. Like, you are just making it worse. Eric said, I want to see Mercedes versus Mariah May. I'm 50-50.
Yeah.
I'm 50-50. Moxie Mike said, I think it's going to happen sooner because of Tony's post and the lack of top female talent available. Yeah. I think there's probably been a lot of change plans. Did my camera move? Oh, sorry, y'all. Like my camera moved. It's weird. All right, I'm going to go ahead and take a couple, man. Let the drummer get some, man. Booby Lashley going against Joe Keys and cheeseburger. Hamburger, cheeseburger. All right? You got to be really old to get that reference. All right. Oh, by the way, after the commercials, I meant to say this. A video package gets us hyped for Jay White versus Hangman Page with some highlights and a lot of yelling from them.
Yes.
Basically what wrestling feuds are supposed to be.
Yes.
And obviously, Bobby Lashley defeated Joe, Alicia Keys, and Cheeseburger by referee stoppage. All right. Then Swerve's theme song hits the speakers. That's right. That's right. That's right. Werner gets it. But it's Prince Nana. Swerve was hiding and wearing some kill shot looking gear. He takes out Lashley with a chain. They got to put a stipulation on this match now.
They really do.
I don't know who you are, but I brought a chain. But then he hits the Swerve stomp and MVP with his cane. So Swerve circling backflips to the apron. Not a backflip, a front flip. Look, that was the post he liked. I said, you got to leave every party like that. Got a bitch with you, flip out the club. You guaranteed to get the ass if you front flip out the club.
Facts.
Yeah? Free game. All right. Renee Salmon Croquettes is backstage with the women's champion, Mina Shirakawa.
I'm like, goddamn, you dirty bitch, you dirty bitch, you dirty bitch.
I'm going to hit it one more time.
I'm like, goddamn, you dirty bitch, you dirty bitch, you dirty bitch.
You know what this too?
Let me suck them titties, baby. Oh, yeah. Let me suck them titties, baby. Let me suck them titties, baby. I'm home.
All right. But see how my voice got lighter when I started? Give me, look, you could drop off Mina or Mariah. I don't give a shit. I'll take either one of them.
Both.
Drop them off. All right. They talk about the champagne celebration in full gear. Mariah May. I got a feeling that's going to be way freakier than we thinking.
I hope it is.
Boy, what the fuck? What part of the South did you come from when you said that? I hope it is. They better have my BB gun at that Walmart. Otherwise, I'm raising hell. I need price match. I'm going snipe hunting tomorrow. I need my BB gun. You got real Southern on me just there.
It is deer season.
Warner, shut the hell up. All right, man. Okay, but Mariah May and Mina will team up on Rampage. Mariah May says no one deserves a celebration more than her. Mina says she'll give her the celebration she deserves. And the segment closes out with some titty shake. You know what?
Yes.
God damn it.
I'm like, goddamn, you dirty bitch, you dirty bitch, you dirty bitch.
Bang, 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 bang.
Can we get some melon emojis in the comment section? I see a couple people already ahead of the game. Yes, the South has rised again. Yeah, Werner be having Southern uprisings depending on what he sees. Werner sees a black lizard in his neighborhood. Hey, what you doing around these parts, lizard?
I've never done that.
He sees one black lizard, not even a human. Werner sees a black street, gets out of his car, and yells at the ground. We don't do black asphalt around here. This is Michigan. Fake ass Southern state. All right. Dylan said, if we get some type of lap dance or kissing, all right. Let's see here. You know, we can't be doing this on the stream. Right? We have to compose ourselves.
I don't think we'll be able to do that segment if that happens.
Man, look. If they start pouring champagne on each other, we going live. Show's over.
Yeah.
Like, why the show over? We came.
Yeah.
I gotta get while I still have energy, I gotta do the show.
Uh-huh.
You know, if you bust a good one, you gotta go to sleep. You be like, oh shit. You left the oven on and everything. Yo ass, I'll cut it off in the morning. Yeah. Said he hears Blackstreet on the radio and gets upset. Yeah, Warner. Yeah, he does. He does. That is right. Warner don't even like space because it's black.
That's not true.
Look at all that black nothingness. They should bring it to Michigan so we could kill it.
Oh, shut up.
Why is it a fake Southern state? Explain it, Werner.
We are not a Southern state.
It's a fake Southern state. Y'all all want to be a Southern state so bad.
We are not a Southern state at all.
One dude, I heard him in the dispensary talking. I'm like, you are from Michigan. Yeah, I'll take a couple of those Maui Wowies. I'm like, what are you do? Stop. Bob.
Are you sure he's originally from Michigan?
Bob. Oh, Michiganders, as you would say, have a specific look. I'm like, dude, you have a comb over. You look like an aging anchor man sitting here talking like you motherfucking from the, if you don't stop. Said it's Southern Canada. That's great. That's fucking great. They take their maple syrup very serious. Don't you know?
Don't you know?
All right. But we got that titty shaking and it was phenomenal.
Oh,
It was great.
it
Good
was
time.
so beautiful.
All right, Werner, a match would happen after all of the things that brought us joy. What would that match be?
That would be the main event of
No,
Claudio.
it wasn't. That wasn't the main event. You got the match, but that wasn't the main event. We had more show
wasn't?
after that. Darby Allin
Okay.
versus Claudio was not the main
Yeah,
event.
we have Darby Allin versus Claudio Castagnoli in a very good match.
It was very. One thing before you get started. They finally let Claudio work like a fucking powerhouse.
Yes.
The dude's like 6'4", 260 of muscle. They finally let him work like a goddamn powerhouse. I think it's only been 3 matches since he's been in AEW where I was like, that's how Claudio should work.
Mm-hmm.
Stop trying to make him like this technical whiz that does fucking springboard clotheslines and like, no. But continue. Get into the match.
All right, we got Claudio sending Darby crashing into the corner, whips him into one of the barricades on the outside. He dumps Allin back into the ring, but Allin rolls out of the other side. Allin then traps Claudio into the ring apron, then flies through the ropes, leveling him on the outside. Allin then dumps Claudio back into the ring and ascends upon the ropes. You know, Darby seemed very, very too high fly in this match.
Yeah.
Claudio trips Darby, hits him with a gut wrench suplex off the ropes. Allin then rolls up Claudio, but Claudio kicks out. Allin counters into a code red. Talk about an overused move. To Claudio, then pins him, but Claudio kicks out and fires uppercuts on Allin into the corner. He fires off the right hands and left hands on his midsection, then sends him crashing off the apron with a big boot, sending him crashing into the ring steps with a big swing, then dumps him over the commentary desk and clears it. Then delivers a gorilla press to him through the timekeeper's table. Claudio gets back inside the ring, and the referee begins a 10 count. Allin beats it, but Claudio flips him inside out with a clothesline for the win.
So there were some highlighting spots in this match where, you know, Claudio walking in on the suplex. Darby could have definitely leaned out of the high flying stuff a little bit. He was, you know, I don't know. I would have liked to seen a little bit more selling in this match from Darby. But overall, there was still a mini cheat code. And here's the biggest thing I liked about it. Claudio won. What did I tell y'all like a stream or so ago? I said that was last week's Dynamite review. In order to properly get factions over, they have to get wins.
Mm-hmm.
When I saw that hand come down for 3, I said, thank you, God. I got so tired of seeing factions get booked like gutter trash in that other company that I'm like, it is so refreshing to see a heel faction being booked strong. Now you can justify putting Claudio in a title scene of some kind. I think he's probably going to end up being in the Continental Classic.
Yeah.
I love this. Now imagine if Claudio beats Okada for that Continental title.
Ooh. And that's supposed to be God tier Okada too.
That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. It's stuff that AEW doesn't get enough credit for. It's stuff that they get their little credit for, but for the most part, people downplay everything AEW does. Why are they not getting more credit for how they're booking this Death Riders faction? Like, that is my one question. Why are they not getting more credit for how they are booking this Death Riders faction? Can anybody explain it at all?
WWE awesome, AEW bad.
No, not even just with WWE. Like, you gotta, at some point, you gotta give something credit. Like, you can't just not give something credit. Death Riders is the best booked faction in professional wrestling right now. But all people want to do is fucking highlight the negatives. And here's how you know these bad faith grifters have reached rock damn bottom. You got Bubba sitting here bitching and moaning over Tony Khan paying for the rights to use that song, the fucking November to Remember song. And because, ECW used it illegally, might I add.
Mm-hmm.
And you got Bubba in fucking tweets flipping off Tony Khan, talking about some here's your November to I said, dude, grow up. You old, wrinkled, fucking non-talented fart. You beta bitch, soft New Yorker, old dipshit. It has to stop. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just so sick of not seeing good things get the proper credit because of a status quo. Not even just with wrestling, with a lot of other stuff going on right now, too. There's a lot of great things that aren't getting the proper credit because it's smothered and covered in garbage and nonsense and muck that the media tells you to fucking like. All right. We're going to keep going, man. What would happen after this? I'm going to make sure your notes ain't on crackhead mode. We'll see what happens.
Renee Paquette is backstage with Private Party and asked them about their 4-way title match at Full Gear. Zay and Quinn said the odds are stacked against them, but they've always been that way, even when they fought the Young Bucks. Oh, God. Big Boom AJ and Big Justice walk in, and they did their bullshit and said they have an announcement up next.
Okay, stop. So I always felt like this was a boomer, no pun intended, a boomer meme when like boomers would post that meme of like, stop making stupid people famous. I've all like I thought that was a boomer meme for a long time. I apologize. To all boomers, I apologize. I fucking get it now. I fucking get it now. I get it. Why is this a thing? It's fucking stupid. This has no place on a television program of any kind. This has no business even being a thing. Promoting child obesity gets you viral now?
In this day and age, everything does.
Living vicariously through your child in order to get some clout is encouraged now? Where are we going as a fucking society? Oh, shut up. It's fun. You're just overthinking it. It's fun. Man, fuck all that. Consider me fun SWAT then. Because it ain't nothing fun about this stupid ass shit. It's dumb. It's fucking dumb. And we need to stop making stuff like this in Hawk Tour. We need to stop making shit like that fucking famous. Please. So many talented people out here that can't get a fucking foothold on anything because these are the people that get pushed through the algorithm. Continue.
MJF pulled up to a beat-down building as a homeless guy asked for change. MJF said, sure, then throwing it down the street. That was pretty funny.
That was funny.
Yeah. And said, fetch. MJF brings up Roderick Strong's alcoholic parents and his mother shooting his father in front of him and how traumatizing that must be, that must felt. Trauma's overwhelming sense of powerlessness, while healing is in a sense of powered and supported. That's why Strong doesn't have anything for Adam Cole, as he makes him feel all the things he lacks, just like he did to MJF. Cole was a mirage, a fraud, a liar, but he feels deep down that he is a deep, feeble frame. Cole cares about Strong. He's happy Strong won, as he has going to force Cole to watch him suffer. Strong's white trash upbringing is where MJF will send him, right back to where he belongs, the trailer park. After MJF is done with him, Strong will wish his mother didn't shoot his father, but shoot him instead.
Corny.
Very.
Corny. MJF only has one promo.
Yep.
Corny.
Still being a one-trick pony.
Corny. And he doesn't show up for work. I'm good.
Nope.
I told y'all a while ago, I'm starting to meet MJF segments and stuff with apathy. I'm really starting not to care about anything he does. So yeah, I'm good. This was corny, but continue, sir.
We're back with Renee. Her titties were tittying tonight, by the way. Yeah, they were. Unfortunately, she's with the meme wrestler and his kid, saying his match with QT Marshall is 20 years in the making. AJ did his chocolate cookie thing and the boom thing, saying big justice. And the only one guy they want ringing the bell when he pins QT Marshall at Full Gear is the Rizzler. What the fuck is this shit? What the
Try.
Reason.
I get he promoted the match and everything, like I'm Fallon, wherever he's going, like I get that, like he's doing good business. But no one real wrestling fans don't want to see this at all. Even Zero or not, no one wants to see this.
If y'all wondering why I'm so quiet on this, I just pretty much told y'all how I feel about it. This is dumb. And can we please stop promoting white mediocrity like Taylor Swift and this Costco guy thing? And can we stop?
Well, anything on YouTube for the most part.
And I get
15 minutes.
And I gave a flip side to this, guys. So for anybody go, oh, here go Daryl with the racial stuff again. I said I don't understand why Kai Cenat is famous. I don't understand why I Show Speed is famous. Well, they tethers, but still. I don't know why any of them are famous. I don't. It's not even hating. I just don't understand why they're famous. All they do is yell in cameras. I do not understand why they're famous. Oh, and Kai Cenat is starting to become like the Chris Van Vliet of like just social media in general. People only go on his platform for clout. Record labels will literally send their artists to his show just for clout. And I hope he knows when all this dies down and it's all said and done, and I hope he saved his money. When it's all said and done, that that's what he was being used for. I hope he understands that because he is a young guy. He is a very young guy. So I really hope he's saving his money because, yeah, once the industry is done with you, they done with you. And I give it like another month or two before we never hear anything about no fucking Costco guy ever again in life.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking stupid to begin with.
Or child services get called in.
They need to.
Yeah.
Oh, look, child obesity cookies, boom. It's fucking stupid. All right, so I'm gonna ask you to start condensing some of this stuff and get to like the major points of the next few things because we are approaching 2 hours. So let's go ahead and do this.
Whoa. All right, so next up we have Tony Schiavone at the apron or somewhere.
The stage.
The stage. He welcomed Roddy and the Kingdom. He cut a promo saying Max made him feel like he was in elementary school again. No one cares. They're gonna fight. La-di-da.
Mm-hmm.
After that, we have extra footage from Collision.
Escape.
Okay.
Escape. This is Tony Khan trying to get ROI on Daniel Garcia, and it's just not working. And I think even the crowd can sense it. You notice that? You notice that organic reaction he was getting from that the AEW fan base is gone?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure you noticed. All right.
Yep.
Yeah. Nobody cares.
Yeah. Well, we didn't care beforehand.
And he ruined Jack Perry's heat.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Daniel Garcia is a waste. Escape. Let's keep it going.
Chris Jericho and our sexual Lord and Savior, Tomohiro Ishii.
This shit was hilarious, bro. The slow speed chase had me in fucking tears.
And that's all it was. They were trying to sign a contract, and Jericho decided to speed walk his way to the ring.
Bro, when he...
To which Big Bill and Brian and the Titty Sucker decided to beat down on Tomohiro Ishii.
When he moved the obstacle in his way, I fucking lost it. And he like gently moved it. That's what made it funny. It was like no sense of urgency. He was just like, Bro, I fucking lost it when he moved that obstacle in his way. That slow speed chase, I don't care how you feel about Jericho. That was some funny ass shit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll take it from there.
Okay.
Backstage, Renee Simon Croquette interviews Jamie Hayter about Julie Hart's video interrupted her last week, and Jamie Hayter will get cut off again by another Julia Hart video. It seems like those two are going to feud, and that is going to be really good, and I'm looking forward to it. That is all I have to say about that. Anything you want to say about it, sir?
I'm excited. I can't wait for this match.
Yes, indeed. All right. Black Pants Cassidy, because, that means he's more focused.
No.
He's trying. He's really trying.
Pack this shit up. God, I hope Moxley beats the shit out of him. God, pack this orange cat. Let this be the swan song on meme wrestlers in AEW. Let that tag title 4-way and let this match between Moxley and Orange Cassidy be the swan song on meme wrestlers in AEW. Please. Oh, he has the black pants on. He's focused. What? Let's move on. All right. So Orange Cassidy would end up winning via pinfall. He had rolled him up and stacked him up. The match itself was all right. I wouldn't say it was anything special, but it was all right. I feel like Wheeler Yuta carried this one. No, I'm not saying this because of no Orange Cassidy bias. I feel like Wheeler Yuta carried this one. This match was kind of worked like a go-home match. It feels like Wheeler Yuta was working Orange Cassidy very safe, and he was doing a lot of the work. That's what this was.
Yeah.
All right. So obviously the Death Riders arrive after everything. They beat the shit out of Orange Cassidy. Then the conglomeration make a save. Orange Cassidy picks himself up, puts the glasses on. God, I hope this means Orange Cassidy ain't winning on, is this Sunday or Saturday?
Saturday.
God, I hope this means Orange Cassidy ain't winning on Saturday. I pray this means Orange Cassidy ain't winning on Saturday. Me and Werner have a saying on this show where when it comes to Orange Cassidy, Tony Khan cannot help himself.
Nope.
I am so worried, y'all. I am so worried. Like, after seeing that fucking finish of the show tonight, I'm worried. There's a pit in my stomach about that match now.
Well, if it does happen, Christian could come out and take the world title away.
Well, at last, he's on his own.
That's right.
Y'all got that reference. Congratulations. You know wrestling. All right. I'm going to give the show... Oh, shit. What the hell? I'm going to give the show... This was kind of a weak go-home show, in a way.
Which is unusual for them.
Yeah, I feel like the front end of the show was way better. I'm going to give this show a flat 7. I'm going to give it a 7. Yeah, it just felt like it was front heavy. It was front loaded.
Mm-hmm.
It just did. I don't know no other way to say it. Moment of the night, Mina and Mariah shaking them melons.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, I'm with you. 7. The show was front loaded. We didn't need all the comedy that isn't funny in this show.
Mm-hmm.
But moment of the night, all them titties.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, you had Renee, you had Mina, you had Mariah.
Mm-hmm.
It was a fun little segment.
We attended the titty convention.
Yes, we did. We didn't want to leave either.
The Titty-cratic National Convention.
That's right. We didn't want to leave.
Ooh, I almost deleted the alert box. Okay.
Uh-oh.
All right, cool. Let's go to investment ratings.
All righty, kids. In no particular order. Here we go. I'm just going to say pre-show match. I don't even want to.
Go for it. Go for it. Go for it.
Big Boom AJ
0.
versus... Yeah. Up next, we have MJF versus Roderick Strong.
Because I think the match is going to be worth a damn, I'm going to go 3. I think the match is going to be worth a damn. But I was not sold on this one. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I was not sold. That Tony Khan did not do a good job of selling this match to me.
I'm at a 1.5. I mean, since he doesn't show up to work, like he hasn't wrestled, who knows how much rust he's got on him.
I feel like if MJF would have showed up more for this storyline build, I would have probably been at like a 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, up next we got Jay White versus Hangman Adam Page.
10.
Yeah, this is gonna over deliver.
This is gonna be. I always say what I feel my show stealer is gonna be. This is my pick.
All righty, up next we got Private Party versus the Outrunners versus the Kings of the Black Throne versus the Alamed for the tag team titles.
Because Tony Khan had to shoehorn 2 meme tag teams into this, I'm going to go straight down the middle with a 5. If the Alamed and the Outrunners weren't in this, I probably would have been at like an 8.
Yeah. I'm at a 3.5. I just, and I probably should go lower just because of those two. And I know they're going to try to build up the breaking up of the Alamed, but like,
we don't
just
care.
Pull the trigger.
Yeah, we don't care.
We don't care anymore.
Just do it. Yeah.
Up next, we got Mercedes versus Kris Statlander for the TBS title.
I think this is going to be sneaky good. I'm giving this a 6. I think it's going to be sneaky good. Tony Khan, again, you didn't sell me on this, bro. You got to do a better job.
See, that's the problem. Like, he didn't sell me on this, but like, knowing the competitors, I feel like this is going to be an 8.
Yeah, I think it's going to be sneaky good. If I would have been sold better on this match, I'd probably been at a 9.
Mm-hmm. Up next, we got Swerve versus Bobby Lashley.
10. I think that's going to be balls to the wall and physical. 10.
Yeah, 10. I'm with you on that one.
And Swerve is going to make Bobby Lashley look like $1 million in that fucking match.
Yes, he is. Up next, we got Jack Perry versus Daniel Garcia for the TNT title.
I forgot it was even on the card. 0. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
that don't apply with this. It's 1 to 10. 1. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, 1.
I forgot it was on the card. I'm not even joking.
Can we do half?
No.
Oh, okay. Up next after that, we got Will Ospreay versus Kyle Fletcher.
I'm at a 9 for that.
Yeah, see, I'm at a 10 for this one. I feel like both of them are going to try to one-up each other and try to go balls to the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, last but not least, as of right now, Jon Moxley versus Orange Cassidy for the AEW World Title.
Caveat time. If Moxley beats the shit out of him a majority of the match and wins, I'm going to go 8. If Orange Cassidy does the John Cena thing and wins, I almost said 0. 1.
I'm going to say caveat. If Jon Moxley beats the shit out of him the entire time and gives him a crimson mask and he's leaving on a fucking stretcher, an 8. If Orange Cassidy wins, there's not going to be a show on. Well, no, there'll probably be a show. 1, because this is just that would be awful.
Y'all might see me actually like flip the fuck out if Orange Cassidy wins that match. I'm not even joking. Y'all might actually see me flip the fuck out. I'm just being honest. Full Gear needs to be the death of the meme wrestler in AEW.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it should represent. Remember, guys, I told y'all, I feel like this card has a lot of potential to bust out. I feel like this could possibly bust. It's very rare when AEW pay-per-views do, but this card has very high bust potential. It does.
Very thin margins.
Yeah, there you go.
Razor thin margins right here.
There is no margin for error with this show, Tony Khan. None. All results have to make sense.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot miss on any result on this card. Especially with the biggest one. If you have Orange Cassidy beat Moxley for that title, who just said that? Mo Dunch said if Orange Cassidy wins, AEW will be the joke of wrestling. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. You are officially giving every person that shits on your promotion 24/7 ammunition. You giving them clips on clips on clips on clips on clips on clips on clips. It's going to be an unlimited ammo cheat. Do the right thing, bro. You cannot fuck up any decisions on this show, Tony. I hope he understands that. All right, y'all. Real quickly there. Don't feed into bullshit. A lot of people that's going to try to get you to get off your square, don't feed into it. That's why I want to clear the air on. Oh, shit. I'm
trying to figure out how to word. I guess if something is wrong, tell somebody. Something's wrong with you, tell a friend and try to work it out. Or a therapist, or a doctor, or whatever. If something is, if you think something is wrong, tell somebody about it. Period.
Indeed. Man. Don't be manipulated out here, guys. There's people that's gonna try to manipulate your emotions and shit. Be careful, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Especially
y'all.
this time of year.
Oh yeah. All right, y'all. So we finna go ahead and get the fuck up out of here, man. Y'all rocked it out somewhat this stream. I think y'all could have did better tonight, but you know how it goes. It is what it is. All right, y'all. So therefore, going once, going twice, and so to the man with the braids in his hair. So sign off yet again. It's the epitome of black excellence, the king of dimes, or just your boy, Mr. Stark saying.
The beacon of hope worldwide, the messiah of semi-cute sixes, and the internal pessimist, Big Dub.
Peace out, y'all.
See you Friday.